my name is Umu and I'm ReacttotheK's channel creator.
This is Kevin, I am a reactor. I said this is.
Well, I am, this is, you are. Okay, anyways, if you like any of the fan arts on this wall, I have all the fan arts Instagram information in the description if you want to check out more of their art. So, as you've seen by the title, this is like a full run-through of BTS's recent stuff, and we're going to split it up into two parts so we don't overwhelm you with like an hour to a 2 hour long first listen to the album. So yeah, it was exam season for me, and then we went to a convention, and so we weren't able to react to Persona, the comeback trailer, and then we weren't able to react to the music video because we were at the convention, and then we were in a Yeah B-side. So long story short, that's why we're just doing a whole run through of everything. Yeah.
Let's get it.
And you also like seeing how albums carry
Exactly,
out. Yeah.
That's something I've always enjoyed. I understand if we've already reacted to like a title track and then we just do the rest of the album, but looking at the track list, there are some interesting references to cultures and maybe some other music and some Greek gods, so yeah.
Okay, so we are starting with Map of the Soul, Persona, the comeback trailer. I've tweeted many times about this, so I'm excited to finally...
So the trailer is the first intro track?
Yes, they've been doing this for a very long time.
Oh.
Their trailer is a soloist from BTS, kind of like introducing the mood and the main meaning of the album.
I should know that. I should have known that.
Done this since HYYH. Yeah, and then there's like an order that they do it as.
Wow.
And like, wow. So this is RM, I believe. Wow, amazing, brilliant.
What?
Yo.
Oh. Oh, wow. That faded.
That's not a key change. It did go into the minor though, but I feel like it's gonna go back to the major. Oh, I love this thing. Yeah. Pentatonic. Wow.
Whoa! Look at that
The video is
spit.
fantastic.
And they brought down the texture.
The last spit bender.
Oh, that was a cool in both channels.
This is a strong start. I'm a big fan. Oh.
I like the guitar part. Oh, this is...
The flat six chord, of course, juxtaposing the pentatonic.
I was kind of expecting a lift up, like a texture lift at this point. Like more lyrical, little quick rest, but he's just going at it. The flow continues.
Yeah.
And it keeps going.
I missed the already, but I'm sure it's gonna come back. Flat six. There it is.
Okay. Yeah. I like that electric guitar.
Oh, I am a fan. Oh. And the guitar sound is so raw and dirty. I love it.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow, now it's referencing No, right? It's kind of referencing No. Too cool for school era. Holy shit.
Oh, wow. Yes.
So I guess this is the chorus?
Yes. Yes. I bet the sample is something specific. There might be some thematic relation. Oh, I like it. It was a little out of beat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I just realized we listened to that whole thing without the lyrics, which probably was a mistake. So, some of their earliest releases came from the album Too Cool for School and... Dark and Wild, that was early, that was like right before HYH. Are You Late Too? That's that one. So it was referencing, yeah, school love affair albums when they're very young, and so the aesthetic of that music video is hinting back to like, you know, being in school, not wanting to be in school. So they're pulling from their youth as K-pop idols and their very first messages of like, screw, you know, the school system, and then I think viewing it through this new, more matured way. I've had discussions with a friend who like is a hella hardcore ARMY, and I love learning about her interpretations and theories about how it's viewing through, you know, this new persona, a more matured self of their older stuff.
Yeah, and you know, as we know, the next track is going to delve further into that, sort of, with the boys in love and boys with love.
So after reading the lyrics, it's very, very personal from RM, and some of this stuff is, yeah, really, really relatable. Like, someone like me ain't good enough for music. It's something that I can relate to personally.
Yeah. I really like when it's well done, upbeat songs and beats that have really depressing lyrics. I think that's something that really, it's so human. You know. It also
seemed kind of angry in a way. Like, sure, we did have like the major pentatonic stuff throughout with the grungy guitar and the really intense persisting percussion, but I think the way that he rapped it was almost angry.
Yeah, well, there is the grungy guitars tend to be in minor, so it switches very fast back and forth, almost like a whiplash, but it's mixed so well that if someone's not inclined to hearing chords, they might not hear that, oh, this is major and this is minor.
Right.
But I think the composers did have the intention of blending the two and creating the dichotomy that kind of contributes to the lyrics, which always talks, there's so many opposite, you know, words clashing at each other, like warm
persona,
or cold.
Yeah, also persona, who the hell am I? Or you're figuring yourself out, major, minor, just switching in between the modes. Yeah.
Smiling and tears, all that. It's probably just me, but BTS's production isn't always to my liking, so when the intro track presents something that's so authentic, there's so many levels, the guitars sound really raw, I was really surprised. Yeah, and I really, really dug it, so let's continue this album.
Oh yeah, okay, so title track, Boy With Love, Pete Halsey. I have not heard her stuff before.
I have not heard her stuff either.
Neither.
And I'm really into American pop. I don't know, Halsey just kind of skipped my radar. Yeah.
Okay, well then we're about to hear her for the
Exactly.
first time with this feature. No longer Boy in Love, we are Boy With Love, with subtitles on.
And the love is spelled the same way, right?
Yeah, no, it's like an actual reference.
Awesome.
Purposeful reference.
Yes.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, that's her.
Lollipop referencing past BTS music videos, question mark?
I'm picturing the intro
bass.
track and then going into this.
The bass.
It's a
Please
fat
become
bass.
funky and slap the bass. Oh.
The call and response is pretty nice. I do like it.
There's already a lot of attitude, more than melodic or lyrical singing. It's very like they're pitching the you know. It's like
It's their version of squeaky.
oh, I was gonna say speak singing.
Yeah.
Almost.
But not with no falsetto, like in their real voice. See that guitar, a little too forward for me.
Yeah. I like the guitar line. Oh. This is just soft. This is soft.
Yeah.
And light.
Yeah. I like taking the vocal melody from the previous section and burying it.
Yeah, okay, I was wondering if that was, I was like, I've heard this right, okay.
Yeah.
And then, this is what they also started the song off with. Oh, is that Halsey singing the what? Or is that Jimin? Because Jimin has such a feminine voice, I can't tell whether it's Halsey or Jimin.
Okay.
Ooh, piano. Oh, I love that shot. Oh, and I love when Suga.
Oh, it's a reference to Big. I wonder if it's like they've grown up. They're the big version of the little boys now.
Oh. Well, yeah, the lyrics seem to.
There's a movie called Big.
Oh,
It's a big
okay.
reference when he stands on the piano. It's very, the lyrics are very self-empowering. And it's hard to find a boy song that teaches that.
Yeah, even I think the call and answer has changed from before because we have octaves lower now. And I think before it was just one octave and this time it's. Okay, there's Halsey.
She's not even, I can't, I have to.
Yeah, her voice is really mixed with the other
Yeah.
voices. Because it sounds like we've got the BTS members like singing an octave higher or like harmonizing with her line.
Right.
Yeah, okay, she's in there, she's in there.
Right.
If you listen really closely.
Is that Michael Jackson reference? Nice.
It's also how interesting, they add the auto-tune on the answer part, not the call, but the answer they do.
Ooh.
Wow, your thing is
This is kind of like a continuation of the intro track. It continues some of the themes. That's awesome.
just not instrumentally. The bass line is in unison with the bass drum, or the kick drum.
I don't know if I think the oh my, it might be a little too repetitive. I kind of wish the chorus would go a little deeper.
Yeah, their goal is to get it stuck in our head.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see. Oh. Oh. What?
I can just imagine like when they're shooting the video, they're not actually singing with it. They're just screaming the and at the very end they cut it out and you hear that. It's really cool. I low-key wish I don't think they kept it in the audio version, like just guessing, but I kind of wish they did that.
We should check.
We should check.
We should check.
Yeah.
Does the official audio version have BTS screaming "Boy with Love" at the very end?
While you're checking.
Yeah.
I think as a song itself, it might not be their most impressive. It might not be their most musically interesting, but I don't know what the rest of the album sounds like right now, but in context so far, it fits really nicely. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when we do listen to songs for the first time, we can be extremely critical, and I understand if you guys think, we're stuck up in some ways. But sometimes when I do listen to songs, I think like, oh my gosh, I wish I had more to talk about. This is like, to me, it feels boring. But this one, I'm almost very satisfied. Yes, it was repetitive. Yes, it didn't have, flashy, fancy chords, no key changes, no modal mixture. But, it had a nice syncopated bass. It had a nice syncopated guitar line. It was uplifting. The lyrics were nice. And I just think overall it was a pleasant experience. But yeah, I'm not like, oh my god, this happened, then this happened. But I was like, yeah, like, this is calming. It's just, uplifting and spreading love for yourself and forgiveness and,
Yeah, I really appreciated how when the song began, they're kind of singing about, oh, they're trying to woo this girl. They like this girl and they're curious about her. But you realize by the time they get to the chorus, sort of, that it's not just about them wooing her. It's about them. It's about what she brings to them. And so it's actually like sort of like a empowering song about like, hey, I have love, but you bring me love, and now I'm a boy with love. So I don't know. There's something.
No, that you nailed it. You nailed it, because their boy in love is kind of like when you're young, you're doing your first crush, you're like, damn, like I want to ask her out on a date, like I'm gonna give her a rose, and like all that stuff. And this one is more appreciating, I guess, viewing love from 20 when you're in your 20s versus when you're in your younger teens.
Pretty mature for guys in their 20s, to be honest. Hey, guys, listen to this song and take some notes.
Take some notes.
Yeah. Besides that, The melody is a little trendy for me, especially the hook and the chorus.
Yeah.
You know, I can't say I'm too crazy about it,
Yeah.
but like I can see myself re-listening to this.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And I just looked up the live version, and so no, it goes just one. They don't
Boy.
Boy with love.
Well,
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to Microcosmos.
I think Microcosmos.
Microcosmos,
Yes.
which could be a reference to a Bartok song.
So Bartok wrote these 6 volumes of piano music.
Classical composer.
Yes,
By the way.
Hungarian composer, loved folk music and making folk music sound really weird. But he was a big pedagogue and teacher in his life, and so the Microcosmos were these pieces where they were his intro to piano Suzuki method. It starts off with very simple 5-finger positions, and then slowly, not only do the hand positions get more complicated on the piano, but it gets more atonal, it gets more
Right.
complicated.
Right.
It gets more dissonant, more craggy.
Ooh.
And I'm wondering if, and by the 6th volume, they're literally pieces that could compare with Bartok's like non-teaching actual music. Yeah, so it's like bringing the kid into Bartok's world, into something that's maybe a little weird.
Is this gonna get more and more atonal the more we listen to it?
I hope so.
Or maybe they'll just reference, you know, the beginning steps. So like it's the beginning of something.
I'm curious. 3, or you can call it Fast 6, 8, or
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. Are you feeling it in 3?
it's in 3. I feel it in 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Could be 6.
Oh,
4.
strings.
There's that intro to piano sort of triad.
Yeah, we're swinging.
Oh yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. You
You can call it slow 6, 8,
can
honestly.
tell because of subdivisions of the hi-hat. The electronic hi-hat. Ooh, I love spoken with harmonies or melody.
Harmonies. It's very innocent. I think that's why. Also the cosmos, you know, they're singing about stars. So it might be a more literal reference.
4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's something so uplifting about
Yeah.
Fast 6, 8. And I really like the melody so far. It's really quickly turning off between
The melody's pretty solid. I kind of wish they kept some of the glockenspiels. Yeah, I do think the chorus kind of. Yeah, I think the verse outshines the chorus a little bit.
All these rhythms are good too. Da 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 da.
Hemiolas.
I like the octave, the shouting octave above.
Ooh, I like how grand it is.
Yeah.
What an inspirational album so far. My gosh.
This is the kind of like inspirational, uplifting song that like if I was alone in my room, I'd be like crying to this.
Yeah. Honestly, same.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh. So you can see, by the second time the chorus comes, the lyrics have won me over. Like it actually sounds different. It sounds like, wow, I like it so much better.
I mean, you can choose to listen to different things too.
Exactly.
Because there's just enough going on, instrumental versus vocals, and how the phrases work, and the harmonies, and the background vocals.
I'm still interested, even with the repetition. It doesn't sound out of place. It doesn't sound like a drop in quality. Oh, I like this bridge. I really like this bridge.
This is good. And they keep referencing to stars, and honestly, I think the fast swing and like the synths in the background really represent the twinkling.
Right. Oh. We're back in the chorus, but it's still in the mood.
But it's totally different. And for like 0.5 seconds, wait, we didn't modulate, did we?
didn't modulate.
No, but for like 0.5 seconds, I thought we modulated.
Yeah.
Because of Jimin's high note.
Yeah. Terrible falsetto. I know.
Okay.
A different post-chorus hook than the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It does not sound lazy, it sounds sincere instead. And I think that's the difference.
Yeah, this had a lot more going on vocally with switching between just a single track alone versus doubling the voices in both left and right channel versus octave versus harmonies, and then just switching quickly between members so the texture is constantly changing. Texture of voice is constantly changing.
Yeah.
And I'm just a sucker for compound meter.
I mean, I am too, but very often I do find some K-pop and some music using that as sort of like a gimmick. And like that's the only thing it offers. And everything else about it is kind of just, it's like really hard hitting a dunk 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 dunk, and it never stops being the same, being the same. But this song,
this one had nice variation.
The nice variation.
How to feel the beat,
Yeah. Because of how unique the 6/8 is in K-pop, very oftentimes when a song is written in 6/8, I find myself only focusing on the fact that it's in 6/8. But this song managed to make me sort of take my mind off of that temporarily and really make me think about the melody and think about the instrumentation. So that's bravo.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
About the Microcosmos theme, I'm thinking about like, you know, the reference to stars, but obviously the song is very grand, so why is it not Macrocosmos? Why is it Microcosmos? I think the title sort of implies that each one of us is a microcosmo. Yeah, oh no, I got you. It got her. But yeah, by singing about the, you know, this unanimous experience that is life, we reflect
the 7 billion stars.
Yeah.
7 billion individual stars.
Exactly. It reflects our own inner universe and how we should all come together and follow our dreams. That's right.
Wow, Kevin. I'm so moved.
Oh, actually, I'm moving myself right now.
Okay, so this concludes part 1 of our Map of the Soul Persona album first listen. In the second half, we'll be listening to the rest of the album. So that'll come out tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Till then.